Today I'm going to share with you two very simple concepts that you can start incorporating to your life to help you really embrace intermittent fasting as a lifestyle, help you feel very empowered with your fasting lifestyle, and of course what we're all after, help you lose weight. So welcome to today's video. My name is Ann Parham. I'm the creator of the online course and community, The Intermittent Fasting for Today's Aging Woman. It is a course where we take the mindset approach to incorporating intermittent fasting as a lifestyle to, of course, help us lose weight, but to also allow us to look and feel our best and live our most authentic life as we are transitioning through and into the season of life we call menopause. So I've been teaching this concept with intermittent fasting now for a little over 8 years. It is the concept that I used myself when trying to decipher all of the information that was available to me as someone seeking out a solution to the weight loss issues and a lot of the aging signs and symptoms I wasn't happy with as I was transitioning from menopause into post-menopause. I did all the things and put myself in a position that made it feel like everything was getting worse when I was in the early stages of my post-menopausal journey. So I was taking all the advice, even though a lot of it didn't make sense for me. And a lot of it was basic nutrition advice. Now, I am a certified exercise nutrition coach. I have been practicing and coaching nutritional concepts with women and for women for the past 30 years. And of course, there are concepts and there are genres and there are philosophies that work beautifully. But as I myself transitioned into post-menopause, I noticed that a lot of the things that I had been trained on and I was practicing myself in my earlier years just stopped working for me. And this is where I had to change everything and where my coaching also had to change. Now, the first concept that I want you to think about when you are embracing a new lifestyle of caring for yourself, and in this situation, it's probably intermittent fasting as a means to balance out your hormones, lose some body fat, lose some body weight, and probably reverse some of the pesky little signs and signals of menopause. And that first concept is, how long am I going to fast today? I literally pull out my planner, my paper planner, and I also pull out my phone when I'm considering what my fasting schedule is going to look like for the week. And here is why. If you're following advice from someone on the internet that is telling you that the only way that you can lose weight is if you fast X amount of hours on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and you fast X amount of hours on Tuesday and Thursday, or when the moon is full, or whatever concept they're trying to sell you, what if that concept doesn't work for your life? What if you have a social event or a baby shower or a birthday celebration, or you have a busy day of work meetings? What if your fasting schedule doesn't match up with your life? And this is why the first concept that I think is so important for women to really consider when embarking on something like intermittent fasting as a lifestyle is, how can you meld your life into your intermittent fasting schedule and try to avoid changing your life to match a schedule. So for instance, I have a busy day out of the house on Wednesday. So I'm going to take full advantage of being away from home as an opportunity to fast really long and just enjoy being busy and away from my home. But on Thursday, I have a big workout scheduled. I'm going to get out and do a really long run, and I'm going to need some nutrients to support what I'm going to ask of my body that morning. So my fast is probably not going to be as long on Thursday because I'm going to do something different with my body. And when I am the one that gets to make that decision on how long am I going to fast today, based on what my life is scheduled to be, I'm more likely to be successful because I'm melding my intermittent fasting lifestyle into my life. And I'm not changing my life to try to create a perfect fasting schedule. When we embrace fasting with this concept of how long am I going to fast today, based on what my life has going on, you are more likely to stick to this lifestyle because it's going to feel doable for you and you're not going to feel like you're always up against a wall trying to make things perfect when we know perfect isn't the thing. The other approach I like to take with how long am I going to fast today is from the mindset of so that I can look and feel my best and live my most authentic life. So maybe you have some things going on with your body, or you have some things going on with your attention span, or you have some bloating, or you're just not feeling your best. If you trust what the fast can do for you, and this is where I always say, when in doubt, fast it out, and you want to give your body the opportunity to heal itself from the inside, then it might be a great opportunity for you to schedule in a really long, clean fast. And you know, here, when I say long, clean fast, I usually mean around 20 to 22 hours, definitely within that 24-hour time frame, maybe even just a 1 meal a day type of fast. See what a nice long fast can do to reset how your body is feeling, because you're just going to give it an opportunity to sit in a state of autophagy for just a little while longer. I know when I have a busy day scheduled, I have a lot of mental work to do, I also schedule in a nice long clean fast on that day as well. I fill my brain full of ketones, I can stay very focused, I can stay very concentrated, and I know I'm giving my body the best opportunity to thrive in a fasted state. This is where trusting the fast is always going to be your superpower. So if you can just ask yourself this very simple question, how long will I fast today? Either because of what you have going on in your schedule, or how long am I going to fast today based on how it is I want to look and feel, you will always win with fasting. We know that the more time we spend in a fasted state, especially if we can achieve those hours in a state of autophagy, we give our body the best opportunity to lose weight, because we're also giving our body the best opportunity to balance out our hunger hormones. The big win for us here is we're not always hyper focused on did we lose weight or did we not lose weight. We're only focusing on incorporating intermittent fasting as a lifestyle that will fit into our life. So in the long run, with consistency over time, we can reap all the benefits that intermittent fasting is advertising. The second concept I love to coach women on, and this is the second concept that is the premise of the intermittent fasting for today's Aging Woman course, is how well will I feast today? How well will I feast today so that, again, I can have the best opportunity to look and feel my best, with the added thought of I'm going to feast today so that my fast tomorrow has the best opportunity for healing for me. And when we can make an informed and very conscious decision-making process in our feasting window, we will always make the best choices for us and what it is that we say that we really want. So many food decisions are made in an unconscious state of mind, meaning we're distracted, or we're trying to numb something, or we're feeling stressed out, and so we eat without even thinking. But if you just pause and give yourself a second to ask, hey, if I eat these things in my feasting window, how am I going to feel as soon as this feast is over? And if you've had any experience with food that doesn't make you feel your best, that is all your brain is going to need to help you make a better decision. It's just putting your brain in a conscious decision-making mode. And then we want to make sure that we're adding on that second layer to the question. I want to feast today so that my fast tomorrow is going to have the best opportunity for healing. Remember, everything that we consume in our feasting window will have to be utilized during tomorrow's fasted state, with giving our body the opportunity to use up all that we just feasted on and then have an opportunity to tap into storage. If the food choices that we're making in our feasting window cannot be utilized during our next fast, that's where a lot of people are getting themselves in a backup state. And a backup state is where we get sick. And a backup state is where we get stuck and frustrated with the inability to lose weight. So two very simple concepts that you can run your day with, and you just start your day with asking yourself those two questions. How long am I going to fast today so that whatever it is you want to get from that fast, for me, it's always so that I can look and feel my best. And the second question is, how well will I feast today? So again, I can look and feel my best so that I can support what it is I want my body to have the opportunity to take advantage of in my next fasting window. If you can lead with these two questions in your intermittent fasting lifestyle, nutrition becomes very simplified, because you will only consume the foods that you are making in a conscious decision-making mode, and you're only going to consume the foods that you know will allow you to in fact look and feel your best and take the best advantage of your fasted state. And when you can get really good at asking those questions consistently and then answering them very truthfully, weight loss will be a breeze, because your body will know exactly what it needs to do to let go of that weight, to let go of that body fat, and to heal your body from the inside out. I'm a certified nutrition coach, and I get frustrated and confused with all of the different variations of nutritional advice that is out there, especially for us menopausal women, because the menopausal woman phrase is such a marketing term today. But as a postmenopausal woman who just turned 58 years old and who has practiced these concepts for the last 9 years herself and have coached them for the last 8, I can tell you this is the easiest lifestyle I have ever lived, with losing weight, staying healthy, and looking and feeling my best. I've taken all the confusion away, and I've let my own brain decide how it is I'm going to show up for myself on any given day by the way I answer those two questions. How long am I going to fast today? Part of that has to do with what's going on in my schedule, because I don't want to miss out on my life. The other one is, how well will I feast today so that I can look and feel my best and take advantage of the best opportunity for healing in my fasted state tomorrow. We feast to fast here in this community. I hope this gives you some sense of relief, and you can just sit back and exhale and just go, all I have to do is ask myself these two questions and then get really good at answering them honestly. What is it that you say that you really want? And then answer those two questions with that thought in mind. This is exactly how I teach the intermittent fasting for today's Aging Woman course. I have you figure out what it is you say that you really want, and then you make the decisions about how you're going to fast and how you're going to feast based on the answers that you give yourself. Thanks so much for tuning into today's video. If you're interested in jumping into class with us and doing some mindset shift work around how it is you're showing up for you, how it is you're showing up around food, and how it is you want to age as you transition through these seasons of menopause, all the information will be included down below in the description box, and I will also include a link here in this video for you. Thanks so much for tuning in today. Keep your intermittent fasting lifestyle simple. Make sure it's merging into your life. Do not change your life to make fasting perfect, and you'll ease into all the benefits that intermittent fasting can provide for us women as we transition through menopause, including weight loss.